And welcome back to Brother Please.
Hello.
It's been not that long. We've been doing it weekly. I've been actually the one slacking. I'm gonna have these up to give y'all a three-piece tomorrow. Uh my boy, yeah, y'all know me. I give people roses when they deserve roses. My boy came with the topic today. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he been taking it serious. So I'm gonna just go ahead and let him get to it.
Welcome. I mean, shit. We got first. I mean, shit. We done had a lot going on social media. I mean, we had Anthony Edwards going fucking crazy. Not for no. I mean, well, let me not say.
I
For
mean,
no
he
reason.
becoming my favorite player off court.
He. I mean,
He one of my favorite players.
He
off
really
court.
ain't. He ain't do shit. Like I don't know.
Oh no.
People kind of blowing it out of proportion. He really ain't do shit.
Oh God. So if y'all don't know, Anthony Edwards, cause I'm gonna put up a story like right here or something. Got this IG model pregnant, or supposedly. All this is I'm gonna say supposedly. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know if it was him. But she supposedly got her pregnant, and he paid her $100,000 to have an abortion. Now I'm gonna probably put up the text message receipts where y'all can see them. Take a second to read them and stuff like that. But in other words, he was not going.
Not at all.
And
Yeah, that nigga. Yeah, he definitely. I mean, he made it known. He was like, I don't want a kid. Like,
do you think he was messed up, or
what for saying he don't want a kid?
like
Nah,
how,
I mean,
how you went about it?
I mean, bro, it's I can't because I ain't no $1 billion ass athlete nigga, but I'm sure it's a way that they gotta carry they shit. Like they probably gotta be like that. Cause like I'm not saying that she was trying to be on that type of time where you know like that gold digger, I'm finna trap this nigga with a baby kind of time. But when you in the position that he in, you kind of gotta, you know. Granted. Damn, what was I finna say? Granted, he shouldn't have, shouldn't have been busting in a raw. Understandably, shouldn't have been doing it.
Yeah.
But once again, he don't know what she on, because maybe she was on it. I'm trying to trap this nigga for 18 years with a baby. He like, hey, I don't want a child. Go on here. Let's go ahead and take care of this now. Like, let's go ahead. Let me go ahead and send you some money and take care of this now.
I like I said, he become one of my favorite players off the court. That is a real nigga.
Yeah. And he sent a nice amount. Like,
oh God, no.
Because 100K,
would you send the 100K?
100. Yeah, I mean that's a solid amount. That's a nice decent.
So you
amount.
wouldn't thought about it, you would have sent it.
If I'm an NBA nigga with NBA money, yeah, gone.
Oh yeah, no, I thought you got off like I said, hey, bro.
I'm saying that's light, like, cause I thought she would like, I'm sure it's some other. I seen other women in comment be like, shit, I'd have been like 500K, I'd get rid of it. All right,
yeah, it was,
all right.
You could have probably got. I ain't gonna tell people because then somebody might try to hit me with the. Got your ass.
Most of the time, niggas now, I mean, like niggas in it. Not well, I can't speak for niggas in their position, but like, if I was in their position, like a girl be like, yeah, throw me X amount of money, and I'm like, all right, cool, because I just don't want a child. I don't want a child. Like I just
loved his response.
Yeah, he stood on that shit like he want, and then but the only thing is, maybe his PR team made him put out an apology letter on the internet. Did you see that?
No, he put out an apology.
Yeah, maybe it was fake. I'm not sure, but it seemed like it was like from his page. Like maybe his PR team made him do this shit. But I was like, why the fuck is he apologizing? I was like,
God, I ain't sorry for nothing. I said
like,
what I said, and I mean that nigga said, "Where's the video?"
Yeah, because you want to see the video of like taking the pill or something like that.
He said, "Where's the?" She said, "It would be so cute."
Yeah, he said, she said the baby AI picture. I said, where's the video?
I said,
yeah, man, where the video is?
That's an MVP right there. That man said, I don't care about none of that.
That's what made me think she was trying to be on like some gold digging, like, I'm finna trap you for 18 years type shit, because she trying to convince him, like, look how cute he would be if we did have a baby. He like, nah.
Do I think she was a gold digger?
I don't know. Like, I don't know.
The reason I'm gonna say no, because she might have really been in love. The reason I'm gonna say no is because she got you. Checkmate, nigga. I got you now. Like,
oh yeah.
If I really wanna, it's nothing you can do. Like, it's nothing. Like, as much as you could, like, you know what I'm saying, not like, unless you're gonna do some illegal stuff, which I don't recommend. Do not go beat up
Oh, I see.
women.
Oh,
You
okay,
know what
yeah,
I'm
I see
saying?
where you're going. Yeah.
But like, it's nothing he can do if she got what she needs. Now, granted, was it his? We don't know. Could have been. I'm not saying she. Again, I don't know you,
Yeah.
ma'am. You could have been very faithful and loan bit to him, and you know what? That's dope. But you know what I'm saying. If it wasn't, either way, you still got 100,000. Now, granted, was he funny as hell? Like,
That
after the
shit did crack me
situation,
the
she was
fuck up.
like, "So you're not gonna talk to me?" My lawyer.
Yeah, my attorney gonna handle it.
I said,
I mean, it just ain't much. It ain't
that
much more
man
to
ain't
talk
playing
about.
no games.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. The nigga said the nigga made it clear as day. I don't want a kid.
Yeah, and she was like, "I can't believe he's doing me like that." I thought that was lame because I was like, honestly, he didn't do nothing for you to really take this to the internet. I was like, you really.
And I think the messages was from like November too.
Yeah, like,
if I ain't mistaken.
Like, to me, that's lame. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of problems I have with people. Stop bringing your relationships or what you're dealing with people privately. Like, a lot of y'all be trying to embarrass your partner or do certain things that's just like, bro, you don't even have to talk about that. Like, literally, he just stopped talking to you. It sucks. It hurts. But honestly, we won't even know he did you the way he did you if you didn't say nothing. And even then, he told you what it was and gave you the 100K. Granted, I ain't saying money is everything, and sometimes you do want that relationship with that person, but
So
you know, it is what it is. You just gotta take it on the chin. And most people, and they don't even get that. They gotta pay for it themselves or something like that. So,
I mean, that nigga be alright though. He still gonna play.
Oh yeah, it was. But I did think that was funny. Did you see him talk about like his fake chains and stuff like that?
I saw in the GQ video that you say that we need to leave wearing multiple chains to rappers. Like, rappers should be the ones that wear.
Yeah, that's their job.
A bunch of chains. I was just wondering, can you tell me about this?
Even pull up a picture with me with multiple chains on.
What's that then?
That's a chain.
Yeah, how many chains you got?
That's 2 chains, but it ain't. The little one is like some bullshit for real. It really was fake. It just looked good. It wasn't fake. Nah, it was fake.
That's a fake chain you wear?
And really, ain't nobody really seeing. You see how you got to zoom in on it?
No, I mean, you have on 2 chains.
But it ain't obvious though. Like,
I mean, it's very obvious.
Man, no, it ain't. You had to zoom in on the picture.
I did
find another picture of me wearing 2 chains.
No, I will find it.
You ain't gonna find one.
But so you was wearing a fake chain in this picture?
Yeah.
How much?
People gonna think it real anyway because it's me.
So you be wearing fake shit?
Hell yeah. I ain't gonna spend all that money on that jewelry.
That AE chain you got is fake?
Nah, that's real. I ain't gonna cap. That was real.
What other fake items do you own?
Both of them chain fake.
Both of them. Them earrings you got on right now?
Fake. They just look good. So
the shoes you got on right now?
Nah, they real.
Yeah. He was like, nigga, I'm rich. He said something
yeah,
like,
he was like,
I'm rich.
He was like, they gonna think it's real because it's me.
Yeah.
I was like, that man's smart with his money.
Good point.
And I'm like, he was like, hell no, that's fake.
Yeah, this shit fake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me. I was like, damn, that's actually a good point. Now, granted, I'm probably not like,
Nah, I buy fake. Let me take
I'm
that.
probably.
Let me take that.
I mean, granted, I'm not no flashy nigga. I might just buy like one chain and be done with it.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even buy chains. But if I was in a position, I would never spend millions on that. That is that's crazy work.
Give me a good little Cuban, and I think I might buy a grill or something. And I think I'm done with it.
I probably might buy a grill
and a plain Jane on a plain Jane Rollie. That's it.
I don't want no watch. Never been into those. Niggas be buying watches that don't even show time. That's crazy.
I just want one little plain Jane. That's all. Nothing flashy. I don't want no diamonds on, no bedazzled shit. I just want me a plain Jane. Just give me call it a day.
Give me a regular Apple Watch. I'll be straight.
No, Jonathan, mate. Did you see the video? Like,
actually, that is a good segue to what happened to Jonathan Majors. So, what were you about to say about it?
No, I was saying you see the video. Like,
yeah, I saw the video.
Him running away from her and shit like that.
I'm gonna go. Oh shit! Yeah, I saw the video. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all the video, and then, well, honestly, it's just gonna act like I did. So, yeah, I saw the video. What did you think of it?
I mean, it showed him not, it showed him being innocent. He was running away.
So you think he's innocent?
Yeah, I don't think he,
deserves the verdict.
Nah, hell no. They said they gave him they charged him guilty. Like he didn't get charged with abuse. He got charged guilty for like harassment or some shit like that.
Do you know why?
He like picked her up and put her in the car. Yeah.
Yeah. So for that part right there,
Yeah.
he was like, yeah, he deserved it. Now, granted, it clearly isn't to deal with race.
Right. What you mean?
Like, it's not because she's a white woman, he's a black man. You know what I'm saying? It's not. Because
it's not
because
of
that. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I think it's crazy to not get charged guilty.
Yeah.
If you literally push somebody away and
ran
the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Like literally say, "Oh hell no, nah.
Leave me alone,"
and go that like
away. I'm trying to get away.
You're definitely assaulting.
Yeah.
Like I think that is like, I understand how it was quick, easy to come back with you're guilty. You know what I'm saying? Like I see this person grabbing you, attacking you, and the fact that you did that makes sense. I think that really just is like honest.
This nigga's so unserious.
Like I think that makes sense. Like
this nigga's so
I would
unserious.
wonder who was the people on that trial. You know what I'm saying? I bet without a shadow of a doubt
that their credit scores are amazing.
You know, I bet.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
I bet if they were in the same situation, they would have got not guilty on all counts.
You know what I'm saying? I just think we can all say, and I think it was so amazing how Marvel immediately was like,
they was already on the verge of it anyways, but I think once that happened, they immediately clicked.
Yeah, that was like, I think that shows you.
It had to be a nigga from Marvel Studios sitting in there. As soon as they said guilt, go ahead, cut him. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
this nigga is terminated.
Yeah. Well, he's gone. He's out of here. I wonder what they gonna do now. Are they just gonna recast him, or are they gonna?
I haven't seen the movie, and I haven't seen season 2 of Loki.
That's he in Ant-Man and he in Loki.
Yeah, is he playing the same character?
Yes, but variants of
that character.
Yeah, this whole new chapter of like the first part of the Marvel movies was about the Infinity Stones and all that. Now this second, it was called the Infinity Saga, and now this second part of it after Endgame is the Multiverse Saga. So that's why like Spider-Man No Way Home had the Spider-Man variants.
Like okay.
Doctor Strange, WandaVision, it was variants.
Okay, so how does this make you feel about Marvel?
They just gotta find another way. They got you can kind of still do something. They could just recast them, but because once again, that variant stuff does, it's easy. Yeah, y'all could just recast them, or y'all could pivot to another villain. Y'all got 2 other major villains that y'all could bring into this now. Y'all got plenty of time to do stuff with them. You can either do Doctor Doom.
Do you agree with their decision
to let him go? No, not really. They really could have, because there are other actors within, like people was pulling up these files of these other actors within Marvel that have done worse things, and Marvel kept them.
Oh, for real? Who?
Because I would hope to work with these people someday. But
okay.
Yeah, they've done things in their past, and once again, this shit in their past. Ain't nobody said nothing to them about it. They grew from these mistakes.
What was one of the mistakes, for example?
Somebody did a lot of drinking and drugs back then. I think somebody else had some abuse problems.
Well, they always say they're gonna make an example.
Yeah.
Out of a nigga.
Yeah, for sure. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
I know the dude from, because I don't plan on working with him. I know the dude, and I know this is different. This isn't Marvel. But the dude from DC, the Flash guy.
Oh, nigga.
Yeah, you know,
nigga.
I was like,
I don't know why they skipped my mind. Yeah,
I was like, I know he did
going crazy, was going stupid last year. They
Like-
still got the Flash came out. He at the premiere. He doing all this shit.
and I'm just like, that's kind of
He ain't do. I don't even remember him really doing much jail time behind the crazy shit he did.
nah. I just think it's funny that when somebody literally tells you she was hitting him, he didn't hit her, and y'all said a moment of him picking her up and putting her in the car.
Yeah. Did you hear they conversation? He was talking to her one time. He was like, "Hey, basically, I'm a condense because I can't quote exactly what he was saying, but
I'm gonna put this in for y'all can know.
She came in. I guess she came home from this is his girl, the white girl, came from a party, drunk or something. I guess she was like super fucked up. He was like, "Hey, you representing me, like you know." You can't be out here doing these type shit. Like you representing me. You know, you're my woman. You represent me. I'm out here I'm representing for my culture. You know, yada yada yada. He's like, you know, he's basically telling her to have some class about herself because she was coming. She was out in public sloppy drunk or coming in the house sloppy drunk or something like that. He was like, have some class, basically. You know, that was I was just like, damn.
And they said that was abuse.
I can't really say they said it was abused, but I remember it was like a big deal a couple weeks ago. I was just like, and people was like, "You're really just telling her to have some class." Like he's not verbally abusing her. No,
like it's true. Just, like you represent. Hey. Like if I'm I think it's funny when. I'm not saying again. I think you should choose your partners wisely. I always tell people, your partner is a representation of you, and whatever they got going on is what you got going on, and it reflects off of you. Even though it shouldn't, it does. But I think it's funny how people will give that a pass and be like, "Oh, that's okay." But which brings us to our second segue to another conversation with Ja Morant
and Josh Giddey.
Yeah. Oh well, I didn't even think about the Josh Giddey. But I think it's funny how Ja Morant does nothing illegal.
He just did some
stupid stuff. But people be like, "Oh, you represent the NBA," and it's like when a person says, "Hey, you represent me," oh no, you can't tell somebody that, and it's like, wait, hold up. So I do nothing illegal because again, she didn't do nothing illegal by being, well, she did assault him, but she didn't do nothing illegal by being sloppy drunk. But he is saying the fact that if people be like, "Oh, look at Jonathan Major's girlfriend acting wild," you know what I'm saying, and now he got to deal with that with his people. But honestly, Jonathan, if you want me to be real with you, and they didn't care about you. You know what I'm saying? Obviously,
not at all. I don't think that's gonna fuck with his career too much. He probably right now some folks probably cutting him off, but I think in the long run, I think he'll be back in some movies eventually. I don't think it's. I mean, he lost a major bag with Marvel, but
I think it matters on if Jordan Peele picks him up or Donald Glover picks him up. Because he needs, which it sucks, because I know people be like, "No, when you do this, you can't come back to us," but he needs black love.
Yeah.
Like he needs us to stick by him and be like, "Okay, we'll still make you a star. We'll still make." Now, granted, that's going to be hard because it also matters. Well, they already made the movie and it doesn't need a fourth one. But like a Michael B. Jordan or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah, I think he said Michael B. Jordan said he was working on Creed 4. So I mean, not saying he gonna be the
that's what I'm saying.
He could be somehow involved.
You need somebody like that to pick you up, like where it's like, because it matters off how your peers work with you. Like if it's like, okay, because I would say him, but he's still not the best in the public side. Like Will, but like what's his name? not Samuel L. Jackson, Denzel. You know what I'm saying? Like you need people that's like, we got you. We gon' boom, 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 and then I think he can still have a career and make a comeback. Granted, you can always pivot and go to DC. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe DC will hit you with the, hey,
my boy, we got something for you over here.
You know what I'm saying? But even then, DC be making some trash
Yeah.
stuff. But hopefully you find the way on your feet. Be careful who y'all talk to. I always say, man or woman, be careful who you talk to. If they more of a problem than a solution, let them go. Even though that's crazy, honestly, all I think you could have done better is just broke up with her before the situation. But that goes, like I said, segue into John Morant coming back. What you
Shit, I mean, he playing right now. I ain't see the score, but
me either.
He playing right now. I mean, I'm glad he back. He really shouldn't have. Once again, he did do some stupid ass shit, but now looking at it in hindsight, goddamn, 25 games. He did do the same stupid shit twice.
Nah, you already knew where I stood on it. I said this. I don't know if we had it on the episode. I think we did.
Might have probably
because I think it's one of our first videos.
So how you feel about Ja? You see, you got suspended 25 games.
All right, I'm glad you brought that up. Personally, I think that's BS. I said it and I stand by it. He did nothing illegal, even though it was dumb.
He did some little young nigga crash. Just a little young nigga. He did some young nigga shit. That's all.
He does. I ain't gonna say he did young nigga shit. He did what anybody does. Like, if I kill a deer, I can have my gun in the video. In a country song. You're saying I can't be black. To me, it just says I can't be. I can't be black. That's what you're saying. It said and this is how I feel.
So if he would have had his shit out and like, you can take a ride him and be a green tractor, like he would have had that out. He'd be like, yeah, just kill me a deer. Or
I think nothing
would have happened.
I believe personally, it shows me every time they don't like you to be black. Like, and when I say, I ain't saying that's being black, like thuggish stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, as in, if I'm not doing something that you defined okay, it's negative. As in, do I think you should be having guns in a music video? No, I don't. But do I also think you deserve a game suspension? No, I think two things can be true. Do I think he was dumb to do it again? Absolutely. But at the same time, I'm going to call a spade a spade. Like I said, if he would have had a rifle, which is a bigger gun, with a dead deer, something actually dead now, with a country song, they would have been like, look at Ja. They would promote it. And that's like some bullshit to me. Like, and I'm not saying promote him doing what he was doing, but do I think, like I said, he deserved those game suspensions? No. But I do love that it showed the Grizzlies, y'all not as good as y'all think y'all are. As in, because they were saying that crazy stuff that, hey, maybe we might not need y'all.
Oh, hold on now.
And now you're seeing that it's like, nah, y'all definitely need that nigga. Most definitely. But nah, I didn't agree with the suspension. I thought it was kind of like,
too much.
I just
especially y'all ain't do shit because y'all should have, with the way y'all did, Josh Giddey ass should have been about the league.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, to me,
Draymond, I'm talking about Draymond. I mean,
Draymond's punched somebody.
I know y'all, he done did it a couple times, but Draymond suspended indefinitely. This nigga Josh Giddey was potentially fucking with a kid.
Now, I will say this, be devil's advocate and be, because again, I don't think Draymond should have got suspended indefinitely and stuff like that. And y'all trying to say he got to take therapy, it gives off black man angry and stuff like that. And Draymond Green talks very proper and very well spoken when he's off the basketball court.
That nigga know what he doing.
Like, I don't
think he crazy.
Yeah, like that shit. I don't like that type of image y'all trying to push. That's some lame shit to me. But I do think, what was it? The Josh Giddey situation, where I will be devil's advocate. Now, granted, I don't know everything,
Mm-hmm.
and I ain't gonna act like it. And y'all can definitely inform me because I think they said he was dating her. I don't know. Again, supposedly, allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
But what I do know is he saw her in a club. That's what I do know, or what was putting out there, that he saw her in a club, took her back home, and the club is supposed to be 21 and older. Now, if that is the aspect, to be fair, even though I do think it's like raised eyebrow, like, nigga, being fair, if you're supposed to be 21
Mm-hmm.
and y'all let her in, that's more on the club than Josh Giddey. Now, granted, I'm not saying you don't do your due diligence and talk to the person, but again, he is Josh Giddey. It could have been like, aren't you Josh Giddey? Yeah, he like, yeah. Drinks involved. Oh, snap, you want to come to my place? And then boom. Granted, now if he would have had a long conversation with her, again, I can always tell somebody's young, but again, I will give him that benefit of the doubt where it's like, she was in a place she wasn't supposed to be, and that is kind of unfair to him. Even though y'all show me every time y'all don't care about being fair, y'all care about right and wrong or whatnot. So it's like, if that's the aspect, you should be sitting down, technically, by y'all standards. But I always call a spade a spade. That's what I would say. I know, like, her family ain't helping out.
Nah, they ain't cooperating with the police.
Yeah, they was
This shit probably never gonna get brought up again. They probably finna slide this shit under the rug.
oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah,
It's like,
this shit forgotten about.
I've seen Patrick Beverly bring it up a few times. Oh god, I've seen Patrick Beverly bring it up a few times, which was funny. I don't know. Did you see the Kevin Hart giant? I'll show you that. I'm gonna put it.
Bill.
Like Kevin Hart, like he asked Kevin Hart on like national TV. He was like, "What you think about the Josh Giddey situation?" And Kevin Hart was like,
I somebody was saying that they really can't speak on it because they don't know all the facts yet, so they can't just give their outright opinion. Because like, what if the truth come out and they be wrong as fuck?
"Yeah,
Like, you know, that's why the news reporters like Stephen A. and Malika Andrews, all that's why they ain't really. That's why.
oh
they
yeah,
never
nah,
spoke
I
on
understand.
it,
That's why I
'cause
said I really don't. I can't really
Yeah.
be like, oh yeah, he deserves to be in jail, or oh no. That's why I'm saying I'm gonna be devil's advocate. And again, I ain't really on the situation.
I think
like
if Josh
that.
Giddey was black, it would have been some
Oh, it's a raps.
Yeah.
It's raps for sure, for sure.
same exact situation. I just think if he was black,
Oh yeah, no,
It
they.
would've been,
I tell people all the time, black people get the hardest examples
made
every
out of-
time.
Yeah.
Every time, celebrity, athlete.
Because they was like Kyrie. That's like Kyrie didn't even say no crazy. They're like Kyrie posted a DVD link and got all the shit that happened to him last year.
Yeah,
It was like he didn't even do nothing. He really didn't even do shit. That's like he didn't say no hateful. Like they was calling him anti-Semitic and
and
shit.
he literally said, he just didn't say it how they want. Again,
Yeah.
they was like, oh, you're not going to say it how we want. He literally said, hey, I do not hate Jews. I love everybody. I just think the video had some true stuff about my people. That's it. And they was like, oh, so are you anti-Semitic? He said, again, I said what I said. I don't hate Jews. I love everybody. And then they was like, yep, you're anti-Semitic since you won't say you're anti-Semitic.
No Nike.
And I was like,
No
y'all,
Nike contract.
y'all
Take it
lame
away.
for that.
Yeah.
Like every time.
They did him wrong for that.
You said music influencing the young niggas.
Yeah, all these, you know, these little young niggas crashing out, doing all this stupid ass shit. It's the music. Not directly, but it's a young niggas going around here singing. I mean, they just.
I really, if you want me to be honest,
It's our fault too, though. But it's still.
I don't think it's the music. I think it's the adults.
Yeah, what I'm saying is our fault. Cause like I said last week, you really ain't nobody sitting around telling these niggas like, bruh, you ain't got to do this shit, or bruh, you really ain't. Some of them little niggas just need to be told like, bruh, you ain't on this shit for real. You don't know shit about
But
that.
it's not even that. I agree with that for sure. But I also would say, what are we giving these kids to live for? Like, if you look at the economy right now, it's terrible. Like,
Yeah, fucked up.
Like,
fucked up.
People are literally stealing to survive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people are cutting back and still behind on stuff. Yeah. Like, it's like, damn. So as a kid, it's like you got teachers on live. Like, think about it. Like, you got teachers that are legit in class doing TikToks and stuff like that. It's like, and I think it's cool, you know, to be cooler and stuff like that. But it's like, if you doing this, are you really teaching?
It, man. You got teachers on the other hand. They I've been seeing teachers saying like, "Hey, y'all need to work with y'all kids at home because these kids coming in, they don't know how to read, or they you know, and when they don't know how to read, or they get embarrassed, and when they get embarrassed in class, they start acting the fuck up in here."
Which is true.
And they was like, I try to call the parents and talk to them and tell them to work with their child, and they like, "Ain't you the teacher? You supposed to know how to work with them. You supposed to know how to yada yada yada." And it was like, I'm gonna do my job here, but you got a job that you need to do at home too as a parent.
And that's factual, because I will, again, being devil's advocate, I will say a lot of y'all don't read to y'all kids.
Yeah, like you don't hear.
Like, y'all ain't taught them they ABC. Like, y'all gave them a tablet.
Yeah.
And it's just showing them videos. Like, y'all not even doing stuff that's like interactive tablets.
Y'all
like
ain't putting in the work with y'all kid. Like, you know,
you're not even reading your kids good night. Like, reading them till they fall asleep type stuff. Like, I will say, and I know y'all gonna be like, "Oh, well, it's because of work and what I gotta do," and that's understandable. But if you got 10 minutes to give a job, how don't you got 10 minutes to give to your kid? You know what I'm saying? Like, I will say I do agree on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, as in, you gotta do the work at home, which a lot of parents ain't doing. But also, a lot of these parents are having these kids young, and they don't know how to. Like, we had parents, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
my parents was in their 30s when I was.
Oh, okay. I was about to say they in their 30s now.
No, my parents was in their 30s when they. Yeah, my folks was in their 30s when they.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, you hear people's parents' ages now, and you be like, that could be a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you hear somebody be like, "Oh, I'm 33, 34," and you like, that's right around the corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not our age yet, but it's like, it ain't far off. And it's like, when we used to tell people about our parents, it's like our parents are like in their 50s, 60s. You know what I'm saying? Like, they up there, it's like they were parents. And I think that is a reason why some of these kids aren't.
Because we still trying to grow up ourselves.
And I think that's why you see it in music, because it's just like, well, our parents didn't play some music. Like,
right. Yeah, like, my folks not playing that rap shit.
Like,
I had to find that shit on my own.
On God, like my dad would play rap, but he wouldn't play no, "I'ma kill this big." Like, he didn't play his Biggie. He would play somebody like some regular, you know, what's that dude? "I'm an MC. I gotta like you know what I'm saying? Like,
damn Cool Mo D and shit like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, some regular stuff, if he was even do that. But usually it's like y'all playing Sexy Red in front of y'all kids, like, and y'all then blaming Sexy Red. It's like, no, it shouldn't be played in front of kids. Like, this is a parenting thing. So on that aspect, I will give it that. I will say 50-50. I do blame teachers on some stuff, but I also do see where they're coming from on, like, y'all not parenting, and that got to be said for sure. Like, we got to do better on that aspect.
My fault. Not letting me listen to that, and even it was still little rap shit I was trying to do. Like, I was trying to wear it when niggas was wearing them big ass white tees. That was not letting me step out the house in no big ass white t-shirt. Mine was not letting me sag. Like, I couldn't do none of it. I couldn't have my hat on like niggas was wearing their hats like this and shit. Couldn't do that. Like,
oh, he said hell.
Because I barely wore hats anyways, but I'd be trying to do that and look cool and shit like that. Put your hat on straight or wear it backwards or whatever.
Oh God! Oh God! Like, what did you?
that big white t-shirt, that shit used to piss me off. Cause I was like, man, I just want to wear my t-shirt outside. I just want to wear, like, it's a shirt. You like, no, put a shirt on top of it, or put another shirt on. Just, you know, like put a shirt with something. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
But now you are the man you are today. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, like I tell niggas all the time, I grew up knowing I wasn't on that gangster shit. I grew up knowing what I was. I knew I wasn't jumping off the motherfucking porch when I was young.
I'm a suburban.
Yeah,
you know
I am. Yeah, I am a suburban. I am a law-abiding citizen. I knew that from a young age.
This gang shit ain't it for
that
me.
shit ain't. That shit is not. And but by default, they make, because I'm assuming you the same way.
Yeah.
I know damn well your ass will say, nigga, I been thugging.
Nah, I was around thugs, but you ever seen?
I mean, I used to be in, like, I got family that live, like, I used to be around some street shit, but I
what
wasn't.
was it? What show was it? Is that All American? Where his friend was like protecting him?
Yeah.
Like, it's like that. Like, it wasn't.
I get you.
I don't like fighting.
Uh-huh.
And I don't like, two things kept me away from being a thug. Prison,
Boy,
I got a big fear of getting raped.
No anal rape?
No anal rape.
Yeah, that's a big, you know, jail in general. That's a big reason. I was like, yeah,
It's not even jail. It's rape. I ain't gonna cap. Like, anytime I used to think of anything,
Tom from the Boondocks.
Like, oh God, like I swear to God, dropping the soap. Like, I used to be like, bro, I don't want to go to jail. Like, because I think as a kid, because again, I'm saying parenting and stuff like that. Like, my dad wouldn't let me watch certain things, and I don't know if you remember that movie. It wasn't a movie. It was a show. It was like on HBO or Showtime. Oz, yeah.
I knew, yeah.
And you know what was going on in Oz.
Yep.
Yeah, and I was like,
I ain't finished it, but yep.
I heard something, and I was like, hearing a grown man scream terrified me. Like, I was terrified. I was like, what the hell? Like, because I didn't even see it to this
really
day.
I'm just like Tom, because that's how Tom got scared of jail. He said he was watching, you know, on the Boondocks, he was watching the jail movie with the little kids. And he said, ain't no rape scene. He was like, I'm not going to go to jail and get anally raped.
Yeah, see, I didn't even know. I'm about to put that. I heard it. Because again, I was like down the hallway because I was trying to be bad. I'm like, I don't want to see.
As soon as you said HBO, I'm like,
and I've never watched Oz to this day. Like, I've never watched it.
I started it. I ain't finished it.
Like, and see, I was just like, that scared me. And I don't like pain. Like, getting shot, bullied. Like, I don't want to be out here. Like, I'm like, this ain't what I want. Now, granted, do I understand why people do it? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I understand niggas that do it, they ain't got no choice. Them not the niggas that I be talking to. Like, the niggas that be doing all that trapping.
I didn't know you had a wrist tattoo.
Oh yeah, I just got this a couple like a month or two ago. Me and my my sisters. So like my older sister got 1 of 3. I got 2 of 3, and then my little sister got 3 of 3.
Well, that's dope.
Yeah. I probably can't see it. Yeah, you can't see it.
But that's live. That like just gang members and the gang member lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, never seemed like life. It's like always having your head on a swivel.
So, yeah.
Seeing people die.
That shit. Yeah.
Like, now, granted, have I had to stand 10 toes a couple of times and fight? Absolutely. But
everybody gonna have to do that.
But that,
mm-hmm.
Nah.
But I was saying, I like by default, I think, and I don't know, people gonna take this the wrong way, but I think by default, they make me realer than some of them niggas that's doing this shit. Cause some of them niggas doing this shit know that they ain't meant for this shit.
Oh yeah.
And they you know.
Yeah, I always tell people you real for being who you are. Yeah, that's the realest thing you can do is be who you are.
I don't just go around flaunting saying like, I'm realer than some of these street niggas out here. You know, I'm just cause I'm, not being a gangster, but it's just some niggas that,
like, being real is being real to yourself. And if you doing a lifestyle or living a life that you know ain't you,
mm-hmm.
yeah, that's goofy. You said can't live like this. What did you mean by that?
Working, clocking into a job. Yes, yeah, that's all I mean.
You tired of it?
Sick of that shit. Hate it. Every part of me hates it. Cannot stand this shit.
What?
I just don't think it's a job that I'm gonna be able. I'm gonna be like, hey man, I could be here. I could do this shit for the rest of my life. This shit ain't bad. I just don't like this shit, bro.
You just be on.
I just don't like it. Like I just don't like anything where I'm gonna have to be there at a time where I don't want to be there. Or like
I respect that.
You know what I mean? Like,
I respect that a lot heavy. What's the job you hated the most?
the job I'm in now.
They gonna see this shit one day. This nigga. Why you hate it so much?
It's goddamn. It's 12 hours for one. That's half your day. Literally, that's half of your day. 12 hours. They pay great. Pays great. I've moved out. Got the car I wanted. Like it's giving me a lot of opportunities. I've traveled with the money that I've made off this job, but they throw mandatory overtime at you. Have you ever had mandatory? You ever worked a job with mandatory overtime? And it ain't literally mandatory. Like you can say no, you cannot go in, but they gonna penalize you for that shit. And if you get penalized for it enough times, they letting your ass go. And it's fucked up because it's like niggas be having.
So it's mandatory.
Hey, basically, it's not mandatory, but it's mandatory.
Yeah, like if it's an effect towards it,
Yeah,
it's mandatory.
yeah. And it's like motherfuckers be having it. Like all them guys in my day, like, bro, I can't even really go to the doctor because I don't know if I'm gonna have mandatory overtime next week. I can't. I had a dentist appointment. I can't mandatory overtime. I can't go now. I had my kid birthday party. I get scheduled for mandatory overtime. Yada yada yada. Like that shit.
Damn.
And niggas be and sometimes you'll find somebody that fuck with you, be like, yeah, man, I do this shit for you. You'll find somebody for the most part, you know, niggas just be like, you know, niggas don't be trying to work this shit. Like niggas don't be wanting to be there on their off day. And then like
they be Adrian's.
Huh?
They be Adrian's from Nike.
Yeah, because I mean, I just don't want to work. I really don't want to be here. And then second, I don't want to be here longer than I have to. Or on a day I don't have to be here. Like it's just this shit just, I don't know. It's crazy.
I get it. Nah, I definitely get it. That is damn. That nigga said I couldn't even make my son's birthday party.
Yeah, I'm just giving that example. I don't think nobody's really said it, but it's just
like
just very. I know
like
that the doctors and dentist appointment niggas are really saying like I was supposed to have a thing on that. I ain't even kick shit. I ain't kick nothing.
He said, I ain't.
Yeah, niggas like
Hold up.
oh, there you go. Yeah, niggas just this shit just then you know it don't even be on no like if it was like mandatory overtime was like a 6 to 8 hour shift instead of a full 12, it'd be a little better.
Okay.
It'd be a little better. But like
it'd be a full 12.
It'd be a full 12 unless the manager be like, man, y'all can go home a little early. But for the most part, it's a full 12. You like, bro, I gotta be here. I ain't need like your whole mentality that you wake up in the morning, you be like, I ain't even supposed to be getting up right now. You leave,
that'd be the
house.
worst.
You leaving the house. I ain't even supposed to be leaving the house right now. You clocking in. I ain't even supposed to be clocking in right now. I'm sweeping and working and doing something. I'm like, bro, I ain't even supposed to be doing this shit right now.
That nigga said, man, fuck all this shit.
I be like, bro, I'm supposed to be at the house. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Nah, I definitely would be like, yeah, I'm probably about to leave y'all.
And they be like, man, you gotta make that money, man. You gotta make. I'm like, bro, that shit, money ain't everything, bro.
Oh god.
And they got it, but they gotta be like that because they got kids and houses and responsibilities and shit. I understand this shit, bro, but god damn, like, man, y'all, this shit ain't everything, bro. Like y'all, like folks, they don't nobody, bro. I genuinely think don't nobody at their job like being at their job.
Nah, I mean,
allegedly, I'm not.
Have you seen? Well, this brings a segue to what I was about to say. Have you seen Leave the World Behind?
I still haven't watched it.
Well, y'all, Mark.
You can really spoil this shit. Honestly.
No. It's not even that. You know, it's produced by like the Obamas, right?
Yeah.
And Mark Zuckerberg has made a bunker.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Kind of telling you what's about to happen, quote unquote.
Yeah, I mean, and do I believe it could happen? Yeah. Like, yeah. Like, what happens in it and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Very much eye-opening because it shows how us as people, once you take away work and our jobs and stuff like that, how easily we are divided, even if we are neighbors and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and how we would crumble from the inside out. So it's like very good movie that people should watch, and it's just like I think anybody knows I love me a good conspiracy. So the Obamas and then Mark Zuckerberg just out of nowhere got $100 million bunker made. Hey,
Mark, open that motherfucker up.
He gonna be like,
That shit go intruder.
dead on sight.
I was say black intruder.
Got it, though.
I was getting tired when
Did you hear about Cardi B?
I was that really I didn't want to interrupt you while you was talking about that. You know, you was talking about going to social media on your partner and shit like that.
Yeah.
Significant other. I was like this immediately I thought about that. I mean, I really like look, I don't know what the fuck they got going on. I like both of them though. I love Cardi B. I like Offset too. I fuck with Offset, especially his album just came out. That shit was fire. I don't know what they got going on. You know.
Again, I think it's crazy coming to social media. Like, you chose to have 2 kids by this man.
That's what somebody was saying. It was like you knew this nigga wasn't shit from the jump. I don't know.
What you mean you don't know? We all know Offset ain't. Let me take that back. Offset, I ain't saying you ain't shit. I'm just saying it has been out there publicly that you
I don't even know why she mad at this nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
well, yeah, I don't know why she mad
that you've
at
been unfaithful before. Now, this time you probably might not have done nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But do I think it's crazy to come onto the internet and be like, y'all see how he's treating me? We been saw. Like,
I think that's just the norm for celebrities now to go to social media.
I think you should handle that shit at home. Like,
yeah, I mean, it used to be a time where we really didn't know about celebrity lives like that. You know,
and now everybody's just telling us.
We know everything now.
Like, you could literally just leave. Like, you can leave. Like, if there's any advice I give y'all, and this is where we can end it at. Women, man, just leave. We don't need to know. You can literally just leave. And then when people ask you, just be like, we had different views on our lives. And then you can tell your close friends. Because us, the people, do not need to know you got cheated on. You're making yourself look, quote unquote, foolish.
You know, like I said, that's them people. I ain't finna be the nigga on the internet. And they did this, Cardi, all this and they did this and that. Them niggas don't know me.
Oh God. Like, I'm not about to. I'm not
gonna be on, you know, this, you know, that's why I keep saying I don't know what they got going on. Because once again, I don't even give a fuck what they got going on.
I'm trying to see a question.
Go ahead. Yeah, I don't give a fuck what they got going on. This shit ain't got nothing to do with me, really. No, but I've been seeing people like I be seeing people on Twitter like, who team are you on? Cardi's or Offsets? And the nigga was like, this is the most jobless shit I ever seen. I'm like, why? Like, will people really be invested in this shit? Oh God,
like it's like, bro, I do not care. Like,
yeah,
I do
not care.
Even with my friends, at a point, I only care to a point. Like, I only care if you really want advice to really leave, and it's like some real shit. But other than that, I still just be like,
man, I showed to learn that you really can't. You can give them motherfucker advice all you want to. They ain't leaving unless they want to leave.
Oh God, I
had to learn this shit.
It's plenty of stuff that's happened. A thing I want y'all to learn is, hey, bro, a lot of people have gotten played or had something happen to them. A lot. I don't care. Even the biggest pimp you seen, all the
he became it for a reason. Niggas weren't just born like that. Niggas not that shit. Some shit happened.
Something happened. But guess what? They just didn't say it out loud.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You believe me. And then when you really are ready to go, that's when you tell your friends. Because your friends, when you tell your friends that you leaving, your friends should be shocked. Your friends should be like, damn, that was going on? Not about time.
Yeah.
Like,
because your friends already see your friends gonna be solution based because they ain't. It ain't they story, you know. When you on the outside looking in, it's easy as fuck to be solution based. It's easy as fuck to be like, yeah, do this, do that. But when you actually, it sounds different to you when it's happening to you. You like, nah, I can make it through. I can do this, or maybe it'll work if we do this and that. But you know, you be like y'all don't know like I do. But the whole time they really do. But you just ain't gonna listen to that shit until you wanna listen. You gonna hear it, but you ain't gonna be listening.
My bad. I said this was gonna be the end, but I know this probably popped up across your timeline, and we get to talk about it real quick before heading off.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the Keith Lee situation?
Him in New York.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw people was talking about him like having like a salmon chopped cheese or some shit like that.
I was saying, did you see him on like the Breakfast Club?
Yes, I saw him in DJ Envy kind of. They ain't get into it, but you know.
Yeah, I honestly felt bad because did you watch the interview?
Not the
I watched the full interview, and granted, does DJ Envy do some stuff that's questionable and stuff like that? Absolutely, he's fighting something right now.
I
but
was saying, nigga like a fraud, allegedly.
But I did see the whole video, and honestly, we got to stop this where we don't give people the ability to correct themselves, even when they didn't mean no harm by it. Because he said, if you watch the full interview, at the end, he was like, honestly, I was saying hood like my hood. He was like, I don't call it where I come from. He was like, I call it my hood. He was like, now, granted, if you felt any way towards about it, I genuinely apologize. And I was like, I hate that part ain't out showing people that, hey, I really didn't mean to offend you. Like, and I was like, that shit sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see one thing and people just ran with it. And I think Keith Lee was so funny, by the way, his response back to him and all that stuff.
That shit was,
He was like,
said, hey, he got a wife beater on under with a hoodie, but he calling me ghetto.
With no strings.
With no strings, he calling me ghetto. Yeah, that shit was funny.
We're like, Keith Lee's hilarious. But again, y'all, we got to stop that. But again, this was a lot of news day. This wasn't more of a funny one. The next one probably going to be funny, us just laughing, goofing. But it was just a lot that happened. Like, it was just a lot of...
This is a very productive episode.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It felt it was like, damn, here's some news.
Yeah, this is productive. Yeah, I like this one.
Yeah, so, till next time.